Albert Einstein's theories, especially the special theory of relativity and the general theory of relativity, are pillars of modern physics and have been confirmed by countless observations and experiments. However, to say that they don't work is an overly strong and largely incorrect statement. It would be more accurate to say that they have limitations and challenges that contemporary physics seeks to overcome. Here are the main points about what doesn't work or is problematic in Einstein's theories. This is the most critical point and the main limitation of Einstein's theories. Two incompatible pillars. General relativity describes the universe on large scales, gravity, stars, galaxies, black holes, with great accuracy. Quantum mechanics, on the other hand, describes the universe on very small scales, subatomic particles, atoms, molecules, with equal success. The problem is that the two theories, in their current forms, are mathematically incompatible. Quantum gravity. When scientists try to apply the principles of quantum mechanics to gravity, as general relativity describes it, they are met with infinite and meaningless results. This indicates that general relativity does not work in environments with extreme gravity on quantum scales, such as the center of a black hole or the moment of the Big Bang. Search for a theory of everything. Much of current theoretical physics, with fields such as string theory and loop quantum gravity, seeks to unify gravity with the other three fundamental forces, electromagnetic, strong nuclear force, and weak nuclear force, which are already described by quantum mechanics in the ORI standard model of particle physics. The hope is to find a theory that explains the universe at all scales, from the subatomic to the cosmological. Unexplained observations. General relativity is extremely successful in describing gravity, but in order for its predictions to fit with astronomical observations, such as the rotation of galaxies and the accelerating expansion of the universe, it must postulate the existence of dark matter and dark energy. Unknown nature. These entities do not interact with light and have not been directly detected to date. General relativity does not directly predict their existence, and their exact nature remains one of the greatest mysteries of cosmology. Although they are a solution to the current cosmological model, the inability of their theories to explain the composition of the universe without the addition of these unknown components is seen by some as a limitation. Theories' failure points. The equations of general relativity predict the existence of singularities, points in space-time where the curvature becomes infinite, such as the center of a black hole or the starting point of the Big Bang. At these points, physics, as we know, it breaks down and the equations of general relativity are no longer valid. This suggests that the theory is not complete and that a more fundamental theory is needed to describe these extreme phenomena. Wormholes. Some solutions to Einstein's equations allow for the existence of wormholes, hypothetical shortcuts in spacetime. Although mathematically valid, their physical existence is highly speculative and would require the presence of exotic matter with negative energy, something that has never been observed. Static universe. Einstein introduced the cosmological constant into his equations of general relativity to allow for a static universe, as this was the prevailing belief at the time. However, when Edwin Hubble demonstrated that the universe was expanding, Einstein removed it, calling it the greatest mistake of his life. Reappearance as dark energy. Interestingly, the cosmological constant has resurfaced in modern physics as a possible explanation for dark energy and the accelerating expansion of the universe. Although Einstein introduced it for the wrong reason, the idea itself may have unexpected relevance. This is not a flaw of the theory itself, but rather an example of how even great minds can make assumptions based on the knowledge of the time that need to be revised. Albert Einstein's theories are incredibly successful and have revolutionized our understanding of space, time, mass, and gravity. They don't work in the sense that they are wrong or disproved, but rather they have limitations and point to the need for a more complete theory that unifies relativity with quantum mechanics and explains the nature of dark matter and energy. Einstein's work opened the door to these new challenges, and the search for answers to them continues to drive research in fundamental physics.
The Virtual Books publishing team thanks for your visit. If you liked our channel, please subscribe and share.